The dog just accidentally knocked out the plug, but the man next to him stopped breathing instantly. Looking at his wife and child close by, he desperately tried to make a sound.
He's in there.
But until the last trace of oxygen was depleted, he fell into a coma. Luckily, his wife noticed in time, and rushed to put the plug back in, and Robin, at the sound of his wife's call, finally regained his breath. Now looking at his wife's face, he remembered his life with his wife. They met at a baseball party. Just one look, Robin fell in love with the girl in the long dress. His friends saw right through him, and advised him not to dream. After all, like Anna, the daughter of a wealthy family, how could she favor a poor boy? But Robin wasn't about to give up, so when the baseball was thrown, he purposely hit the ball to the dining table behind her. Anna seemed to understand something too. When her eyes looked at this cheerful boy, she couldn't help but feel a tinge of love too. Perhaps fate is so marvelous, it will make two strange men and women meet, and then fall into love without resistance. That's how it is. As they spent time together day after day, they soon fell in love. When her brothers learned that her sister was in love with a poor boy, they couldn't understand, but Anna was adamant. The point is, I'm in love with him. And so it was. They were quickly married. Soon after, Anna was pregnant with their own baby. From then on, they were even more in love. But what they didn't know, when happiness began, the sadness was also counting down. Just when Anna's belly was getting bigger and bigger, God gave them an unexpected blow. Robin used to be invincible in tennis, but this time, he was too weak to play tennis. Then he was hula hooping. Once again, he felt weak and dizzy. Then he collapsed on the playground. His friends immediately took him to the hospital, but after the initial diagnosis, he was rushed to the emergency room. When Anna arrived at the hospital, pregnant, Robin was already intubated, lying weakly on the hospital bed, looking at her dying husband. Anna's heart seemed to be gripped by invisible hands. She was apprehensive to speak to her husband, but the waking Robin could not make a sound. Only after the doctor's advice did she learn that 28-year-old Robin had contracted polio. The virus traveled through the bloodstream to the spinal cord, and left her paralyzed from the neck down, and because the airflow couldn't reach his throat, Robin was unable to breathe or make sounds on his own. He's on a ventilator to keep him alive.
How long will he be like this?
The paralysis is irreversible. Good respiration system will maintain life for a while. We're talking a matter of months.
It was heartbreaking for Anna. All the good things they'd hoped for had fallen into darkness. Her mother urged her to leave Robin, to start a new life. Even her father said Robin's chances of survival were slim, that if he gave up the treatment, it might ease his pain. But when Anna heard that, she refused. She still couldn't leave Robin alone.